Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
Alright, so buongiorno, good morning, buongiorno Kapitan, buongiorno Karema. Good morning everybody, 早上好. Bonjour. Now here's bonjour, you know. Sometimes you don't like French people, you tell them bonjour, no? Bonjour. So 他们说 oh, oui, bonjour, bonjour. Oh, 他是 bonjour. Oh, 他们很慢的 cannot multitask. I always deal with a hotel reception. Yeah, ask for something, you wait. You talk, because he say you jump queue. Then don't know what she do. I know she did that, then they come in, yes, can I help you? No, I just say I want this, you know. Then when you speak English, they become like very not unfriendly. But you bonjour, bonjour, then they, oh, bonjour. They're very happy when he speaks French. Okay, so you see, every time I mention about don't leave things in the room, don't keep things in the same box. I believe you bring your passport with you, passport with you, This something applies to all the Europe tour, not only with me. Even sometimes you go with another tour leader, the tour leader did say, this is the standard protocol. Yeah, always carry with you, bookend one, no choice one, no. You never leave your money in the room. Or even my bag, for example, I got a laptop, iPad, right? So he said, leave the room safe or not? Of course, not safe, no. But of course, unlikely they will steal, because you know they can track who is the chambermaid, who is the people who do the room, right? But to be double safe, because you got information inside your laptop or iPad, whatever, right? I rather put inside my big luggage, and I lock the luggage, you don't leave things lying around, I mean your cosmetic, your yenji, it's okay, I get home, free for them, you know. But those valuable things, you put inside luggage, then you lock your luggage, it's considered safest already. But if your whole luggage cannot stolen and missing, the one really very sweet. Unlikely, they've employed people, they cannot discriminate people with so-called low crime. That means they have involved in certain crime, they were being punished. They have to employ them, but they cannot discriminate them. And a lot of these people, they are not service counter oriented. They are all very rude. They are all very like hooligan. You know, they work like good. This is Paris, so I have to say welcome to Paris. Right. So we are heading to Inteoduction. I'm going to meet my guide. She's there waiting for us. And then we do a city tour by her. Okay, she'll be in the bus, she'll be walking around, she'll be looking around, then she'll be going around into the city. We will do 2 toilet stops. Inteoduction. That's the first toilet stop. And that's where we're going to meet her also. And then the second stop will be at the Eiffel Tower. The view of Eiffel Tower. Of course, from one point to the other, there is some delay because of traffic. Look at the traffic like that. This is traffic. People coming in. People coming. Yeah. Then there are cars going out also. Set out traffic is always like that. So, this is how it goes. We go to the city center. From there to our city center is less than 10 kilometers only. Yeah, but timing is really very difficult to gauge. As you already know that there's 2 meals included today. We have a Chinese meal, lunch at 11:30. And with another meal at 7. I try to move the 7 o'clock earlier so that you all can wrap up earlier. So, yeah. But during the period I'm going to do first part, city tour. Yeah. Second part, we're going to the perfume factory so that all smells good. Even this morning, they also smell very good. Both new museum, you know. You go inside, the smell is there already. This is the River Seine, River Seine. Yeah, we'll be cruising this river tomorrow. Glad to know that we have we had barely meet our minimum group size of 16 people, all 16 people, and we are going to the option tomorrow. But however, it's subject to confirm because I still get to get a bus. Yeah, I get to get bus just a bit earlier. Everybody ever wake up, only will wake up only. Yeah, get a bus, get the tickets done, then I will confirm before the end of the day. Then I'll do the collection of money lah. This option is a very good option. It's something you should not miss because you stay in a hotel, you really nothing to do. You take a cab, don't forget now in Singapore, you take a taxi, the most cost you 20 Singapore dollar, 30 Singapore dollar. Over here, the moment you step out, at least cost you 50 to 60 to 70 euros. People are surprised, you know. From here, you go to international airport, Charles de Gaulle. There's one customer last time, he says that 我自己坐 taxi, I take the taxi myself, go to the airport, yeah. 2 person only with luggage. Cost them 150 euros. Yeah, just like that. And the airport is like 20 kilometers away only, because of traffic. Yeah. It's very expensive. The more you step out, the door is all very expensive. And then you can't speak the language, then they all speak French. When you ask people for help, literally nobody can help you. It's very bad. Train will not advise you to take the subway. Yeah, because down here they totally one language, French. You go Germany people they are very rigid but they are very helpful. You go to Netherlands, yeah, they speak English. English is like the second language. But here, most of them, second language is either Italiano or French. Sorry, Italiano or Spanish. Yeah, these are the 2 second languages. So they really zero English. Unless they serving those internet hawkers speak English down here. It's totally single language, monolingual. You know, monolingual is single language. Alright. So tomorrow, it is confirmed. First thing in the morning, we'll leave not so early. Maybe we'll leave at 9. We'll go to Montmartre. A scenic spot, high ground. Okay, I hope Charles can join us later. He want to update me also after all the setup, all the things are settled. And then by bicycle or by bus, by bus is what is going to happen later on. It's all by bus. You'll see the traffic. So another best way is by boat. The boat. Imagine the boat is like the canal cruise you took on the second day when you arrive, but multiplied by many times bigger. Wider, broader. Got toilets at the back or no quality toilet and then they have benches downstairs, upstairs. Upstairs is cold in this weather. Wear more jacket upstairs. Usually people when they board the ferry, the boat, the river boat, you go upstairs, they take picture very happy. Once the boat moving, everybody will come downstairs already. And then inside and outside, there also a bit of running commentary in multiple languages. Or in English, Spanish, French. You know why? Because when you're riding along the river, there's a lot of bridges. Many bridges. Some bridges even have its iconic name called LV Bridge. LV Bridge is actually not LV Bridge because it's very psychedelic, very colorful, with all the statue and baroque painting and things like that. Yeah, it's actually the bridge of the Russian King Alexander III. Yeah, one of the most beautiful bridges. Eiffel Tower, even Notre Dame, the church. We can't go to Notre Dame. Notre Dame is totally restricted. I believe some of you have heard that Notre Dame, the roof has been burned down. I was here when being charred and blackened and all exposed. Hey, am I dreaming or not? Then I saw next week. I think there's a movie about this Notre Dame. How is it burned down? The video doesn't really shows the actual reason, because they show a multiple reason why the thing was burned down. Some say because in the midst of refurbishment, or they removed paint, there were some paint strippers and things like that. Some say secret. Some they throw a secret part. Some say the bird because it's a color pigeon, the bird somehow toppled some paint stripper and things like that, and they just burned. The whole rooftop just burned down. And then now in the midst of restoration. Let's check it out and see how far have you restored Notre Dame. Because Notre Dame means a lot to them. Yeah, the biggest church in Paris. Not Europe, the biggest church in Paris. Yeah. So River Cruise, you can see that tomorrow, and then after River Cruise, tomorrow I'll take no meals, so you can have meals on your own. I will show you where to eat. Okay, you attend your tour in Galleries Lafayette. Oh, yes, Lafayette, because in yes, Lafayette, you got a lot of choices. Okay, in fact, to this evening we will end it there also by a very short hour, because you have to do the main course first before you do the side dish. Because Galleries Lafayette is not included in the itinerary. So now we do city tour. We will meet up with a guy in Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées, that's the name of the road. Have you heard this name, Champs-Élysées? Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées is the main street in Paris whereby all the branded goods is there. LV, Chanel, Gucci, Prada, Miu Miu, all that. But it's just like Orchard Road. You can say Orchard Road. You know, somebody, what road is that? Orchard Road. Paris Orchard Road. Champs-Élysées. And because the shops are all very far apart, so usually you shop, it's very difficult to shop in Champs-Élysées. One shop here, one shop there, just like shopping at Orchard Road. Takashimaya, then Ayo Orchard, then after you run to Lucky Plaza, then right here, right there, very difficult. So you go to Yes Lafayette, because our 4 year where all the brands are all together. It was easier because they sell the same thing at the same price. Revolution. France got no king. Yeah. During the reign of Louis XVI, let me tell you a little bit about the French Revolution, very interesting to know. Yeah. During the reign of Louis XVI, this king had a lot of problems because his forefathers spent too much money. So until his time, he got a lot of financial problems. Yeah. People had a lot of problems. They got no nothing to eat, no potato famine, no bread. You know, Louis XVI married one of the most prestigious wives, Marie Antoinette. Antoinette is a princess of Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungary is a very big empire on the east side of France. Alright? Alright, Antoinette. So these people literally give the king a lot of headache, a lot of complaint. People approach Marie Antoinette, the queen, he says, the people got no bread to eat, all go hungry, Then what Marie Antoinette say? Oh, if they got no bread to eat, why don't they eat cake, Eat cake. Don't eat bread. So this is the irony, that she don't even know the problem of the people. Yeah, so the people get complain, people start having riots, there demonstration. Well, really give the king a lot of headache, But somehow there was a revolution, they revolt against the king. They were against the king. But it's good that they helped the king, They removed the king's headache. Now they remove the king's headache, they chop off his head. They chop his head of the king, and the king got no more headache. He got no head, he got no headache. So in fact, somebody invented a machine called the guillotine. The guillotine is the surname of the person family, so it's a guillotine. You heard guillotine? Yeah. Remove the guillotine by gravity, the weight of the knife, it comes down so fast that they can just shoot. And then the king don't even know that his head is gone. Yeah. In where? In Place de la Concorde. Yeah. Few weeks later, they guillotined the queen also, Marie Antoinette. So that's the French Revolution. They call the Reign of Terror. After the Reign of Terror, that's where Napoleon Bonaparte came into power. When he came to power, he became too ambitious. He imagined himself as a Roman king, But by that time, during the 17th, 18th century, Roman is long gone already. Roman is passé, history, Yeah. It's history. So no more Rome. They think that he's a Roman king. He failed. He tried to unite Europe. So many people try to unite Europe. Napoleon Bonaparte first. Adolf Hitler. None of that has succeeded. But EU has succeeded. EU has united the whole Europe together. Yeah. So it's so called the EU is the dream of the German. Some those anti-EU people they say the dream of German. So a little bit of the history of France. Yeah. I want to heads up my guide to let her know where we are so that we can start off the tour. And then you guys also get ready at the drop. My captain will find a place to stop the bus and you can go down to take some pictures.
Stupid Chinese man made me hate. What being dumb,
see with a drone or whatever right on top of this Inteoduction that's right in front of you right now. There are about 12 streets, like a star, all heading towards this Inteoduction. Who built this Inteoduction? Means the dawn of victory. You see a lot of Inteoduction all around the world. This is the biggest one. There's one in Milan. There's one somewhere else also, I remember. This Inteoduction was built by Napoleon Bonaparte. But he didn't live to see it because he lost the war in Waterloo in Belgium. Yeah, he kaput. He died. He died in the island. People suspect that he was being poisoned by the British. That's the reason why you speak English. The French people hate you lah. Because the French and the English they come lah. We cannot get along lah. We belong to English speaking, right? Cannot get along lah. You kill the hero lah. And then when they get his body, they do a test, a lab test, they find that there's not arsenic inside his body. The British poisoned him. Yeah, so this is Inteoduction. We're going to meet the tech very soon. Yeah, so get ready your jacket, your camera lah. We will do a bit of photo stop out here. So this will be your first photo stop. Yeah. So the bus is going to be here. You can stop here like 15 minutes, no problem. The guy is still on the MRT coming, or subway coming. He's still coming, running. I said, no need to run, don't worry. And then you can take pictures. Stories comes later. So what are you going to do? You're going to hop off here. You see there's a traffic light down there? Then you walk backward a little bit. Go backward. You see, I call this an island. One island, two island. This is island number 1, island number 2. Go to island number 3. You're right in front of the drum. Okay? Take care of person belongings. I'll be in the bus. I'll wait for her to come. Yeah. So island number 1, island number 2, island number 3. Cross.
đi mà về trong một số lúc này đi mà về nhái lâu chả đi đi ra tri mà ta chú là tri là về mấy camera thợ nó mấy camera thợ nó anh nào mỹ đại nhà quê mỹ đại nhà quê này là mình chỉ nghe vậy đi năm này đấy good làm cái này chẳng có gì đẹp có gì vậy这边人烧嘢，好多嘛？啊？要不？啊，也啊，这有火锅的。 没多，没多。no no 送的，你那人来来多啊，对哇。没明白吗？哪里看？没在这个地方，在我的想象中，才说他妈的这老是他出来了就多。都是的吗？呀。
Heavy building ni.
Okay. Kalau kalau tak punya, kami juga. No. Okay, cuba gunakan. Dua enggak ya?
Yang.
No, ko tomo lo đi đấy. Ko tomo lo mà ba lại lo yếu mà. Lu mà ba lại yang mà. Ko tomo lo. Alu dah lo. Tengah ni dia dah lima barang kopi siap. Aku usah belum juga ni mah. Kemana nak lagi kan?
Hotel gua betul dah loh.
Tahu dah deh. Halo. Berapa?
Si ni?
Oh si tahu dah loh ya. Tahu dah loh.
Oh si ya. Aku kan.
Si tahu dah loh. မင်းကကိုရှိမှလာကွယ်နေလို့ကွာရွှေ့နေတယ်အတင်းလိုက်ကတ်တော့တာကွယ်တော့တာပဲဒီတရားကိုမကွယ်နဲ့တရားမကွယ်နဲ့ဆိုရရကွယ်ဟန်တို့ကကိုပို့ထားတာနှလုံးရိုက်ထားတာ Enggak, ni huna engel bayar. Ana bayar. 啦，没吧？没有。拿去，过去。哪里嘛？刚刚你碰到我没？大鱼汤了要贵点没有？没大鱼汤，要六，鱼汤三么路，鱼汤嘛没，哇哦，没吃不起，哎他妈的，干什么路？干没钱路，没那边那多，没光，抢把呢，抢把呢，这边那多，啊，哎好，我野毛嘛就啊，我野毛就不能嘛就。Cô mua cái này mà, cô mua thay mà, thay vậy mà, thay nó buồn vậy. I love my wife. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Có ra không? Hả? Hôm mai đi, hôm mai đi, hôm mai bọn gì? Rồi bên xa đi phát triển không? Là. Tôi follow lại vậy. Toali. Kemudian ni, milo shop lah, biar mana. Mía câu nào nó tụ. We go from here, May. May. This way, this way. Well, we will come back now. Bộ mai vậy bạn. Hello, morning. Very good.
People, and I asked them, "Are you with Chan brother?" Nobody answered her. Everybody keep quiet. So she says, "You must have told them not to talk to any strangers." This is Moni. She's my friend. Don't worry. She's not strangers. I hand over the mic to her so that she can introduce this beautiful city of Paris to you guys, right? Tell you that now where you stopped, this monument here is dedicated to Napoleon Bonaparte. He built this monument dedicated to all his victories. This is why if you look on top, you will see names of Egypt, pyramids, Italy, Jena in Germany, because these are all the names of the battles that he won. He won 177 battles total. And you have the big group sculpture here just on your left. See, that's the coronation of Napoleon. You have a woman who's crowning Napoleon's head with laurels. And on the floor in the center, yes, thank you, you have the memorial dedicated to the unknown soldier with a flame that is all year long. It's an eternal flame, but it's here since 100 years, in 1923, and every single evening there is a commemoration. So the last thing that you have to know about the Arc de Triomphe is that Napoleon requested to build it in 1806, but poor guy has never seen it because he has been exiled before. Now we're on the Champs-Élysées. You have expensive shops, and look on the right, Christian Dior. On the left you have Christoph Swarovski, and we just passed, Cartier. And look who's coming here on the left, Bulgari. They're doing the total renovation for the Olympics. Like here on the right hand side, for the Olympics. You see? What is it? Louis Vuitton. Guess what it is? This was before
COVID, this was HSBC, and they're going bankrupt in Europe. They've been bought by CCF, Commercial Credit of France, all over Europe. HSBC does not operate now in Europe anymore since January 1st, 2024, and this has been bought by LV. Now the flagship of LV is just afterwards, and the rumors that we heard is that you will see here on the right, the building is undergoing renovation. We had heard that they wanted to transform it into an LV hotel for the Olympics, but it's too late. I don't think it will be open, but it might be that Louis Vuitton will open a hotel on the Champs-Élysées. Can you imagine how expensive it's going to be? That's the flagship here on your right with the orange decoration of LV. And on the right, you have Fouquet's. This is a movie star cafe. This is a very expensive cafe where you pay your beer and your coffee 5 times, 6 times the price because you're sitting on a chair where Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise, all the actors who are in Hollywood. They had yesterday the Oscar celebration. Apparently it's Oppenheimer who won all the prizes. Now on the left, you see that there is a building where it says again LV.
Man.
This was not LV before, the COVID. This was, in fact, Samsung. And on the right where you have Nike, this was the Toyota showroom. But since it's very expensive, the rents on the Champs-Élysées, a lot of things have been, leaving. A lot of companies and shops. Who's buying everything? The richest man in the world, Louis Vuitton. So this is Louis Vuitton for men, apparently. It's a small thing for men. And then you will see that there are some shops that are still not yet here. Some have left, some are coming. For example, here, you see on the right, Schaffhausen will be coming. We don't know, but probably before the Olympics. And you have the Champs-Élysées that are 2.2 kilometers from the Arc de Triomphe until in front of us the obelisk that you see over there. On the left, you have Guerlain, Maupassant, Tiffany, all the expensive shops. They belong, even Tiffany, they belong to LV. Tiffany is not American anymore. Sorry, you have Five Guys. And then starting here, what you have is that all this area was closed. Even after COVID, all the shops left. For example, Rituals on the right is new. On the left, where you have Levi's. If you came earlier to France, this was in fact, the Disney store. Now you have to go to Disneyland in Paris if you want souvenirs. You want to have the bakery is new. For the first time, we have a good bakery on the Champs-Élysées because before it was junk. It's good. And then the second shop here on the left, as you can see, it's written Calvin Klein. You're coming on the Champs-Élysées. The rest we don't know. We used to have here on the right Abercrombie and Fitch, on the left Banana Republic, and a lot of things are, and see, this is a shopping mall on the left. They just finished renovating. We don't know who's gonna come. So now, this is what you have to know about the Champs-Élysées. The Champs-Élysées are 2.2 kilometers. We were half of the Champs-Élysées, which is the part where you have the construction. It's separated by the second part by this roundabout, where you have 3 fountains on the left, 3 fountains on the right, and you see afterwards you have no construction, only trees. This is what we use for special exhibitions, and because a lot of things take place on the Champs-Élysées, July 14, our parade, our International Day, Independence Day, takes place here with the airplanes, but not this year because of the Olympics. Same thing with the Tour de France. The biking tour arrives on the Champs-Élysées, but this year they will be arriving in Nice. They start in Florence. Everything is all, shook up with the Olympics. On the right, you see that you have a lot of police, and this building is undergoing renovation. It's a very nice building called the Grand Palais. It's the big palace facing the small palace, built for the 1900 World Fair. This is where we normally have Fashion Week, and we have expensive art fairs. But at the Olympics, they're going to have the competition of left, by the way, this is the Elysee Palace. You see there's a gate. This is the presidential palace. This is where Emmanuel Macron, our president, lives. It's on the Champs-Élysées. This is why it's called Elysee Palace. Now you can see how nice these two buildings are. And this is where we are going to have the triathlon. You know triathlon? They will be running on the opposite side. I will show it to you when we go. They will be doing the driving here, the bicycle, and they are supposed to swim. And we are all laughing, the Parisian, because they will never be able to swim in the Seine River. The Seine River is disgusting. They came last year, they tried 1 year before, they tried it in July, they tried it in August, but it was forbidden for all the athletes to jump in the Seine River. We'll see how it's going to be. Everybody's going to laugh at us. Now here, this is in fact apparently there's no traffic today. I don't understand. It's because of the Olympics. What? There is traffic outside. Yeah. No, today I don't know what's happening. I think the Parisians are so fed up with the traffic that they started coming with the transportation. So here we do a tour, and you see that it's closed over there. So this is also for the Olympics, because you have to know this is a very important square. We're gonna do a tour and go back to the Louvre. So you just go left here, and then over there, left, and then we're coming back here, okay? So if you came earlier to France, this is a very nice square. Look, half of the square in front of us is taken for the Olympics. And apparently the mayor told us she's going to leave this even after the Olympics. She said that it's enough to have cars here on the left. So a lot of things will change. What you have to know about this square, and have a look on the left now. You have a nice view on the Champs-Élysées and on the Arc de Triomphe. This is why all the important events take place here on the Champs-Élysées. And on July 14, when the parade arrives, they arrive just here in the center of the square. This is where the presidential tribune will be. Now you can see it's a 21-acre square, open on three sides, just here on the left now. And with these two identical buildings. This is, in fact, a square that was built in the 18th century by our King Louis XV. The police is here. Let me pretend that I'm having my seatbelts. Just checking. Because they're checking now on everything. All this. Yeah, here they left. Now here, have a look. You have the U.S. Embassy in front. And just to your right, where you have fancy cars, you have a very nice hotel, Le Crillon. This is where they have a 3-star Michelin restaurant. So, concerning the square was built in the 18th century, named after, they're filming a movie here on the left. It was named after our King Louis XV. But you know that it was Fashion Week, so they didn't make shows. Left. No, left. We will do the Eiffel Tower before going for lunch. We go to the Louvre. So, concerning this square, it is here that we had the, left here, and then right. Yeah, and then, okay. Okay, so, now you can see the nice view here of the square. This square is where we had the bloody French Revolution that started in fact, 1789. For 4 years, we beheaded 2,000 French citizens and our last king and queen. 50 years approximately after the revolution, we got this obelisk that you see in front of you. If you can read ancient Egyptian, it's written in hieroglyphics, the life of the great pharaoh Ramses II. And when we received it, because of the bloody square that we had a lot of people who died here, they decided, you see it's written Louis Philippe, he's the one who received it as a gift. He decided to rename the whole square Concord Square, because the word Concord in French Republic, the President, and a Prime Minister. We vote directly for the President, and the President will make, the government, and we pick up naturally a choice for his Prime Minister. Look at did you see all the bicycles? When you walk here, you have to be careful, huh? Because the bicycles never stop, they're crazy. See, here you have traffic because they're all coming from the suburb. Now on the left, you see you have a garden. This is a very nice garden. This garden belongs to the Louvre Museum. And here to your left, you have a building. People are online. They're going to go and see the water lilies of Claude Monet, famous impressionist painters. Oh my God, the Seine River is very high, We're expecting floods. So if it goes higher, I do not know we'll see. Now you have a bridge here on the right, which is a pedestrian bridge. We have 37 bridges crossing the Seine River in Paris, and 3 of them are pedestrian. So there is the first one in front of the Eiffel Tower, this is the second one, and there's another one. Are you taking a boat ride? Tomorrow, great. So you are going to see the one that is in front of the Louvre, because this is the Louvre in front of us. Since this is on your left, the garden that goes to the Louvre will be turning before the Louvre.
Been taking a ruin here.
I don't know why there is no traffic here, but it's alright. Now here on your right, you can see that there is a monument. This is a museum, but this on top you have clocks. This used to be a railroad station built in 1900. When it stopped being used as a railroad station, we took the building and we transformed it into the Modern Art Museum. This is why on your right it's written underneath the clock MO for Musée Orsay, Orsay Museum. So this building is where you can see all the modern art. It covers the period from 1851 to now.